Hey guys, welcome to the shop. So today's video in our beautifying an ugly rifle series, we're polishing the trigger guard on this old girl. Oh god, where did I put my oil? There it is. So when I'm using emery on metal like this, I always like to use oil. And when I'm being really smart and really organized, I'll actually even wear gloves. Because long-term oil exposure is bad for you. And I don't want to die of some liver or kidney issue while I'm still a young man. So I do not raw dog this. I glove up. Now, here we are. I actually ordered the wrong size too. I grabbed extra large instead of regular large. So I put some Sharpie on this just so it's a little easier for you guys to see the pits. And we've got a nice piece of cork to back this. So you see the pits in there. Yeah, you can see them. Now I'm going to lube up and we're gonna polish this to 120. Then I'm gonna skip to 180 and we'll finish at probably 180. This won't take very long because it's a small area. So we're actually almost done on this side because these weren't too deep. Now what I usually do, and I probably will actually do on this, is I'm just gonna finish. Once I'm satisfied that the pits are out, I'm just gonna machine polish this because this isn't really gonna be a huge showpiece. I do actually think it's massively underestimated how much time you'll spend on each gun polishing. Now, a lot of trigger guards like this, I can usually do pretty quickly if they're pitted like this, but you know, this is literally just a flat piece of steel, so this is the easiest polishing can ever be. But I'm not just doing that one spot, and I'm stopping to see my progress once in a while. You probably can see it on camera. Kind of, when I get the light right. But if I only polish this little area here, it's gonna look weird. So you kind of have to do the whole part. We're almost there. Now, I'm kind of comfortable saying that this is polished enough. No, not quite. The very deepest little bits are still there. You know, I always struggle because I never know if I should start with 120 or 80. If you start with 80 and you only really needed 120, you've just made more work for yourself. But you know, if you needed 80 and you started with 120, you've also made more work for yourself. So for the purposes of this video, I'm just sticking with 120, but in all honesty, I may have been happier if I had gone up or gone down to the next grit, but it's also hard in this video. I can't really lean on this too much so you guys can see what's happening. Yeah, I mean, if I leave this at a 120 grit finish, you'll never see that once I blue. Because I am just gonna rust blue this. And if I put everything on a little bit hot, and etch it, that'll never be noticeable. It'll get caught in the frosting, and this is a high wear area too. So but this is really what hand polishing looks like. It's not that exciting. And I'm probably gonna take a picture of the finished piece once it's blued to show you guys. Yeah, I'm pretty close here, almost there. The other thing is you're noticing that I don't stop. You can kind of, and if you look, there's some J's in it. Not super obvious on camera, and a lot of people don't even notice those because they don't know what they're looking at. And I've done so much hand polishing, I actually have to work to create J's. But you'll notice when I stop, It's never stop, start, go. It's always just stop. Because you can leave a J-shaped scratch at the end of your stroke, but I'm not even leaving. Ah, there we are. I finally made some right here. Let me leave them. Just see them right there in that light. And those are pretty easy to remove. Like I just did there. I'm satisfied with that. I think I can step up to the next grit. So in the effort of not boring you guys to death, I just wanted to show you one step in the process. I'm gonna jump off and I'm gonna finish polishing this, and I will cut back in my next video of getting this ready to be rust blued, which I'm gonna do a kind of a, I call it a hot rust bluing. I kind of have my own special sauce I've mixed up that works really, really well actually, and is extremely effective in parts like this, and it's quick to do, and it's fairly cheap. And we'll swab it on. I warm everything up with a torch, and then I boil it once it's properly corroded. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this very short little shop video on just one step in making a rifle pretty.